Oh, yeah. Yes, the non-containment. Okay. Well, I believe it began with us all together in our own ways for invitation at a party at least. Place of, well, pleasure, business, and politics, essentially, as three of us were there on different parts, basically. Balex having a chance to mingle and talk with people, mainly speaking with the host, Aenar Targaryen. Family a bit weird, but, he has the party, so everyone's being a bit polite more than usual, as he seems to be here to talk and mingle, and seems to even got a bit of a wonderful rapport with him. Layla, apparently as well, took a look around, being a bit of a newcomer, deciding to stay away from the most dangerous threats to her person, mainly being Alon as one of them. Though she was not aware of person else who took note of her being Hadrian, who wanted to look for someone who would be an easy pickings, and decide to, well, go up and be nice to her, at least from our point of view, before taking his leaving, knowing it would put her in the eyes of the courts, essentially. But doing that, she also had a chance to speak with apparently Lannister, the Lannister king, Lancel Lannister, yes, as he seemed to be on his way to talk business as well. They had a bit of a pleasant conversation as he talked a bit about his kingdom, of course, and his awkwardness of how the wealth seems to be everywhere here. She can agree with and make a bit jokes with, as he took his leave to go speak with Aenar, and Balux was able to hear a bit more about that afterwards. Mainly what it seems like Aenar Targaryen is trying to, well, have trade routes, gaining a bigger pool of money and influence in that little rock across the sea, even though they have some holdings there. Though there is a bit of a discrimination that comes with foreigners, mostly so for the Westerners, as there's a prophecy, old wives' tale that still floats around about Westeros gold being the downfall of Valyria. But who knows if that's true or not. But as Balix continued his wonderful conversations. Alayla, of course, also got a bit noticed as well by a strange fellow, dark-haired man, so at least pegged her as not necessarily the most common ones of Valeria, as he decided to be nice and take her off to a place where she can have a little bit quiet, as they went off in the, I guess, servants' quarters to take a bit of drink and mingles, as he talked about apparently his travels and how he's all seen most of the world, or at least spent more than the people here, and the crazy stories that he has. So she was aware that he's taking a bit of a piss with her. She seemed to just wanted to have fun out of being in the eyes of the court right now. And Hadrian, seeing that, decided to have a bit of fun of his own, and decided to spread a bit of rumor about her being off with well, at least he knows him as that a pirate fellow or such, the Bloodstone Steps Pirate King, and what that means, especially since he has his own reputation, dragon or no, basically. Rumors spread quickly, and Hadrian was able to do very well in keeping it so no one exactly knew where it stemmed from. Even with his dislike of court, he seems to be able to maneuver it very well, as even Balox was able to hear a bit of the chatter and felt a bit of pity for the newcomer, knowing that she's not in the best look right now. Even with her dragon and such, she doesn't really have much in the ways of protection or reputation. And of course, someone else took notice of Hadrian's little fun and prank, as a woman came up to him. I believe her name is pronounced Vasilla, yes, known as the Witch. A very much dark reputation, having been known to have killed most of her family members and, well, believed to kill most of her family members and engaged with dark rituals of magic and blood. Though she seemed to take a bit of ire with his little prank, Hadrian just seemed to brush it off as him just helping her, get used to it, give her a bit of a toughen her up a bit, especially when it comes to court. As she rolled her eyes to go, apparently go find them. As she later on came across Raynor, as he had introduced himself to Alayla, and Alayla there joined themselves and decided to remind him about his reputation causing her damage, as well as letting him go first so the rumors won't be as bad, as she took Alayla with her to take a longer route. Having a bit of a conversation as he told her not to mind Raynor's practical tales and the fact that they are business partners somewhat, or friends, maybe. And he has a bit of a reputation. And of course, Alayla, took her words as they were, and even knew that he probably wasn't going to stay around for long, as, being someone who doesn't look like the most common person around, as well as, apparently from what she said, he's a pirate, so they don't really stay in one port. As she made her way back to the party, coming with Vasilla, and decided to mingle again further, and hopefully trying to avoid too much notice. as Hadrian had a bit of a conversation with Rusilla. She went up to, well, talk to him and get to know him. It seems so as well, even extending an invitation possibly to see each other in the future, which Hadrian seems to, well, mull over and seems to be a bit open with as well. And Alayla got a surprise talk from the one man she was trying to avoid as well, as he came up to discuss her, well, impolite behavior, we'll say, as Elon said that you don't know the ropes of the world and you seem to be a bit lost. So if you would like to learn how things are actually run and keep yourself from being put underfoot, just I'll show you what needs to be done properly and how to make sure you don't fall into the wrong crowd, we'll say. As Alayla, of course, thanked him and we'll think about his offer with the amount of respect it deserves, of course, as they left. And I think that's where it ended last. Balux mingling with others with a drink in hand, Hadrian seeming having a bit of a fun, and Alayla trying to avoid the worst of it. Grunt, do we have a highlighted thing that you want us to keep mind of for?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Got
Let's see.
it. Grace, my beloved.
Presents? No!
Grudge deliberately highlights the -2 one. You actually toggled nothing on Ayla's sheet.
What sheet? My sheet? You did.
Oh, I just don't see it. No,
It's wits.
That's true. I'm sorry. I was furious. No.
Yeah, don't get my character shit. I wrote on there all my secret plans.
Let me see what of you write down a note.
Balix has important duties. He's returning to his estate. Is my brother here? Okay, because I was gonna fucking call him to my office immediately, so actually I'm gonna go talk to him. Perfect. I'm gonna get a headache from this. Balix like pinches like his brows. He's like kind of like massaging his head, and he just says, "No, dear brother, I had something to discuss with you, actually." Dick out. You know what? Used to his bullshit. I am not interested in meaningless pleasures of the flesh, brother. We've been over this. There are important duties afoot. And how much of them are knowledgeable on the specific morphs of dragons, or perhaps the different herbs that are currently in bloom and what they can be used for, or perhaps even the current movements of the stars. Any that know that? Medicinal? Brother, if they have no medicinal or toxicological effect, they are not herbs, they are plants. That is what toxicology means, Megor. However, I believe there is, back to business, there is something, I believe, that might benefit you. You have... Sorry. How well liked is Megor in the noble circles? I can see. Mm-hmm. Well, you are, of course, respected and feared in court, and these are good things. I believe I have sensed the opportunity for you to also gain allies on a more personal level. As me, but they are something we both must indulge every now and again, or else we will find a knife in our back. Why would I wait, Mac? Why, when Grunt hands me the gun, why would I wait to pull the trigger? Much appreciated. You, of course, have experience in court. And it has just come to my attention that a mere 6 months ago, Bumbling Lamb has made her way into the lion's den that is politics. And she seems to be making quite the fool of herself already. I believe she needs someone who can show her the right path. Someone who isn't all... someone who has a bite to them, but isn't all about, stuffy politics and rules. She seems a bit more of a free spirit. Someone like you. Perhaps if you were to introduce yourself to her and show her that you have much to teach her, perhaps you will gain a long-term ally. And perhaps something more, if you play your cards right. She is quite attractive for her. She is quite attractive as well.
Argument decided.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Because I really want to fuck over Red, I'll roll wit and won't use my presence roll just yet. If I just roll it off the sheet, will it instantly do presence, or do I have to? So I just click. Would I have to click wits manually? Okay. Oh, it does. It's 3. That is a full success, Grunt. Damn, you know what? Ooh, actually, yeah, no, I would have been a partial success if I'd done the other one. No, I said if I had rolled with presence, it would have been a partial. Absolutely. I have -2, Mac. I knew I did. Don't say I don't look out for you, brother. Maybe. I haven't seen her leave. But at the very least, I can ask around for her.
Don't you dare me, sir.
Hadrian, if he knows that, he was like, clearly eloped with the.
Listen, look, once listen to me. Once they start doing that, once they start bringing out the drinks and everyone's like getting naked, I think I would take my leave, sir. Hmm. Now, go on. I feel like you're leading me to a trap, sir. Fine, God. I'll play your game. I'll ball. Let's go see if she can try to make friends in a more relaxed atmosphere. You know, maybe someone has some good music here.
I would say, Grunt, as is my brother putting on clothes first? Thank God. I've probably seen his dick more than I'd like to.
Family, you know.
I think he's trying to show off. I think he's trying to say mine's bigger. Okay. Okay. Good.
The problem he's not that he thinks about it, but he already experienced them already. It's like there's nothing. He already was there, so it's like. He'll probably throw a coin in the fucking. I don't think the invitation was like immediately. That was like a later thing, from Basilis. Yeah, I feel that's for later, Red. Exactly.
No. I mean, she might be still at the party. You don't want to hang out with your queen? How dare you?
That's true. What I do. Sure, why not? Yeah. There's no business because Hadrian already had his fun. He I've seen many things already, and I'm always one willing to learn. Beyond the horizon. Business is not exactly my thing. I had fun up there. Trust me, I'd be I'm more than able to handle you. You gotta raise his eyebrow. What did you do for pleasure? Yeah. All these heathenists kind of bore me, so I'm kind of curious, actually. Hmm. I think I've made of pretty stern stuff. Yeah, you know. Yeah, curious. Yeah, he's fucking bored of the fucking random horse. He's kind of spicy. Ah, I see. At first, I'll be setting them alight, but it's like, what's the man doing? Is he still fucking like, screaming, whatever, squirming? Interesting train of thought. That's fair. I'm willing to open my mind. Not exactly. Honestly, I've already tasted all the classics out there, so I'm more willing to try out new stuff. Oh fuck. What a lovely woman. Shouldn't have been a slave. Skill issue, honestly. It's his fault, fucking god.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking skill issue. Shouldn't become a slave then. Didn't want it. Shouldn't have become a... Listen, if your culture
You
was
should have thought
strong,
of that before becoming peasants.
if your culture was strong, you would have won. But alas, you lost.
I think I assume there isn't. She probably would for a little bit, but probably find a place to relax mostly because this has been a very interesting day. Yeah, music, wine, things she used to do before the whole dragon thing happened. Uh, I think so. I think so. She probably she's gonna be alone, so she can do this without anyone noticing her. Jeez. I guess they'd be closest to whatever one they would consider the lute right now, or the harp. Look, I don't know what Game of Thrones George put in this weird world. I just want to make sure. But yes, she would. Or I made it with some slave spine, and they actually made the cat's piano, like the weirdos they are.
Yeah, like me, I'm nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, because the bar can play almost any instruments they want. At least that's what I gathered, but I'll make sure. Ah, of course. Yeah, gives a bit of a smile, but she's mostly just enjoying herself, basically. Ah, thank you. Very kind of you, my lord. Though you don't look too familiar to me, I'm meeting a lot of new fellows, it seems. Magar. Does Layla know anything about Magar at all? Engage the court. Okay. Mm. Gotcha. I would ask my lord what exactly has brought you. Well, I would assume you would be out with your own bit of escorts as well. This is Lise. Ah, thank you, my lord. I spent my life training for it, so I would happy to see that it still brings pleasure to others. Thank you. Ah, a newly added face, my lord. Quite a few months back, though. It's only recently that I've become of quick notice, but fresh still, I believe. It has its quirks, I'll say at that. I was not preparing my life for this, so I was a bit surprised. I look like a young flower left out in the rain for too long, my lord. I'm aware of my, well, flounderings a bit, but hopefully with time I'll adapt. Ah, charmer, I see. I do appreciate it. Thank you, my lord. You're being very kind. Thank you, my lord. She looks a bit embarrassed. It's understandable. Here in the court, it seems everyone has a mask they must keep to themselves. Hearts and minds must be kept close, yes? I'm sad to say I have not learned to properly give it its armor yet, though. A dangerous thing, I know. Oh. And who would this person be, my lord? I've not met someone so kind yet. Hmm. You are quite bold, my lord. Well, at the very least, my lord, I can serenade you with a lovely song, hopefully. Oh, right. Can I, what's the inside button, this darn thing? Would it be to gauge the cord as well? I'm gonna try to peer into this guy. God damn it, Wits. God damn it. Ah. Okay. Gonna be honest here. I feel like he's bullshitting me a little bit here. Like, what is his intention? Is he trying to gain something from me, or? Mm. Ah. Okay, that's okay. She got that vibe.
Damn it. I told him, help first, then fuck. I know. He's
It's like, am I
can't wait for her
lying?
to come back and be like, sorry, bro, I flubbed it.
Oh. It does have a place, of course. And it seems to have done you quite well as well, my lord. Though you are not the first to offer me such a thing. It is surprising for me at the very least. Just a few weeks ago, I was the shunned little, well, upstart, and now here I am, making so many new friends. With more curiosity, I think she just puts the loot down and takes his hand, essentially. Ah, that little fucker. Points for you, my lord. No one has yet offered me a dragon wine, and what dragon is this? She kind of takes a look, I assume, to see exactly where we're at. I thank you, sir, for the best. I have not wore the proper clothing for a dragon ride, sadly, though I would one day love to take a ride with your dragon.
Yeah?
Hey, you sit down. You're not even here. Get down there.
Sorry.
Wide-eyed. What do you mean, Grunt? What do you mean? She's definitely yes. You got her insight, you motherfucker. I'll fight this. I don't know, Grunt. I feel like I just had to bring it up. It's fine. Don't worry. She's just looking at him with a lovely smile on her face. Uh, so what is it that you... Oh, I don't mean to be rude. What is it that you do, my lord? Oh? And what books are those, my lord? Seem to have... I thank you, my lord. You are too sweet and too kind. Oh, there's something always to gain, of course. That is also true. Surprisingly, well, a very relaxed proposition, my lord. I can use many things, my lord. Though it is difficult to find what I need here often. Hmm. I'm not too sure yet, my lord. The court has many, well, there are many trappings in the court that I must avoid, of course, and as someone who's new and easily swayed, I have to be careful who I speak with and who I say yes to, right? Yes? True. I am a frail little wallflower here, comparison to, well, the mighty Magar. Oh, I'm sure there are many different ways, and you know all of them, my lord. And Layla like leans close to him, almost like she's about to like kiss him before she like whispers quiet. This is like, that's true. A nice search would be, well, to make sure we're both reassured, but I think it's far past my bedtime, my lord. Thank you for the wonderful conversation. I look forward to talking to you again. She tries to like get out that dragon. Mm, mm. Of course not, my lord. I love making new friends. It's been so very lonely here in the court for me. Now, Yeah, she will. Yeah, she gives him a bit of a smile and a wave, assumably so. And oh, okay. Ah, no, no, sorry. I thought he was getting back on his dragon. I apologize. Is- Sadly, no, my lord. As I said before, it's far past my bedtime, and I think it's best that I take my leave now. Thank you, though. It's been a wonderful time. Aren't you bold, my lord? What? How does that look if I just let this guy take me home? Yeah, I kind of figured. And how would it look if she lets Magar take her home? I assume it looks a bit not that great for her. Mm. Yeah, I can't have that happen right now. Hades is already out to get me, and I'll avoid that. 'Cause no, my lord, I think it's best you enjoy your time and have your fun. I'm also just a young girl. Mm. I am fine. A bit shaken, of course, but thank you. Yeah, it's time for me to take my leave. I think. Yeah, yeah,
Probably screaming from pleasure. He's having some great sex.
yeah, yeah. Why would they do anything else but have sex in here, right?
Yeah.
What a lovely young woman. Ah.
Yeah, Grunt. What does my library contain an encyclopedia of local flowers? Eh. Yeah, it's just like he was wondering. He's like, if I already have the information on the flowers that this random girl could tell me, you wouldn't bother. But if it's like, I'm not actually too familiar with the flowers in this area, you know what? Why not? I was just talking about because yeah, because my brother said that there was a girl who was knowledgeable about flowers or something. Ah, well then, yeah, no, I'm gone. Can't fucking believe it. I give him the golden opportunity with a very eligible black bachelorette. Not only does he go way too hard, doesn't he was fucking capping about the girl who knows about flowers. What a douche. speed velocity of an unladen dragon.
See, this is Avatar all over again. Grunt's gonna find out the world's actually 3 times smaller than it's supposed to be.
Holy shit, I think that's bigger than the entire Avatar continent.
Oh,
The entire circumference of the planet from north to south.
Probably has to do with like your dragon's speed modifier would probably help. Mhm. Yay, my house. Can read my books.
just don't look at the slaves in the background, you know? Just ignore those.
You mean the construction equipment?
Why ignore the slave? Like, oh, come on, shouldn't you be proud of your fucking heritage? Of the mighty
Okay.
nations achieved?
Okay, Mr. Hadrian.
This is why.
I know they weren't, Grunt. I know they weren't.
Do we have separate towers, like houses? They live with me. As long as he stays out of my library and my personal quarters. Yeah. I am in here, as always. Did I hear about some hooligan bringing a dragon to the party? No. You didn't pull the dragon ride on the first date again, did you, dear brother? Good for you. And that is? A rare combination in this day and age. She was once a bard. That explains a lot. But my wine. Well, I'm happy for you. Tell me, how did it go? She didn't seem entirely put off by you, did she? She didn't slap you? That is a good sign. I can imagine you do like to fly quite dangerously. I can have some of our people ask around if you so desire that much. What do you plan on giving her? Hmm. How did hers appear? How did her instrument appear? Was it well used, old, new, fancy, plain? No, I think probably not. It will certainly be something fancy. With your charms, brother, I have no doubt. I am happy to hear that you have taken such a liking to this. Claim yourself old, brother. You are 5 years my junior. That explains my eternal youth, then. Tell me, brother, have you heard anything strange about the area surrounding the Targaryen's estate? Something unique about it, besides its obsidian mine. Yes, that's the one. Yes, I can't say you're my type, sadly. Indeed, there are small miracles wherever you look, I suppose. I guess that. Let's just hope you don't strive to surpass Stout Mountain, too. A slight look of concern on his face, like, ooh.
You see, me and Vasilla are professionals over here. We torture in hidden corners. You see, unlike you.
You stay away from my dick. Grunt, is there anything in my library about geological surveys of that area of the Targaryens? He's mostly just looking if there's anything other than obsidian there that could be of any interest at all, even if it doesn't, like, love to. Lots of success. Nice. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing else in that area that's maybe something that the area has that the others don't. Hmm. What you said they're close to they're close to the fucking God, there's so many names to remember. They're shit. Where's the map? It's in Conca. Okay. To the Conca. Maps. Westeros or Planetos? Valyria. So we're Valyria. Where are they? Yeah. Not. Is it still in the lands of the Long Summer? Oh. Erosh, Liz, Ventos, Morvos, Lorath, Reptus. Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's real up there. And where is the King of Lannister? Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Where was our party? Oh, in Liz. Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Nah, probably just no, it's the boring stuff again. Probably just the formality of running the estate and whatnot, the bare minimum. Maintaining some context with like neighbors and whatnot. Nothing too major, basically.
I think Alayla's trying to, well, she's now caught the eyes of court in some form of way, but she needs to make sure she doesn't get in too much trouble here. So she's going to try to mingle a little bit more, or try to see if she can gain a little bit more when it comes to friendship or understanding of the court, if possible. I guess looking for people who are friendly, approachable, mostly probably like women of the court, basically, those who would have a little bit more understanding of it, basically. Yeah, just people who would be more understanding, and at least in her mind, she would believe people who see things more than um, normal people would see, who would be able to give her better insight about the court. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if she has any friends or not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she was like, yeah, I know and talk to people. Who is who you can avoid and who is who you can piss off, type of thing. But she will, Yeah, invite her over if that's possible, or ask to speak with her, whichever she feels comfortable with, really. See, the more you say the words, the more it sounds like a bad idea. But I need information, so she can't really say no to the first. Uh, hmm. Okay. Well, I'll go say hello to a possibly new friend, Vasila, just to gain some court information. Hopefully, she can give me some insight here. Adrian's there. What's up?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Listen. Hadrian is not. Listen. Hadrian doesn't mind sex, but but he's fine with like more like a different type of relationship. He respects a strong, independent woman.
Shut up. I got this. It's my mantra.
My dear brother, you look in some dour mood. What has happened? Why do you say that? You're speaking of the Pirate King, are you not? How has he gained your ire, brother? Brother, I heard of that too, and it was for a mere moment, and, well, she returned after, in tow with Vasila. Perhaps, like I said, she was quite... Hmm? Did she not do the same with you? Except, I don't think she rode his dragon, did she? I'm sure he does. Let us... No! Don't tell me he's incel coded!
He's a fucking animal. He's a fucking half breed. He doesn't even have white hair.
Yeah.
It's about being beaten by a half breed.
You're right, brother. She is too good for him, which is why I'm quite certain if she is as wise as you say, she will not entertain the idea more than a conversation here and there. That is why I sent you to her. Hmm. Including the pirate. I would love to go then. What material is she transporting? Could be quite useful. Chooses him to get the harder to obtain materials in Magecraft, then. Makes sense. Makes sense indeed. Yes, I will accompany you. Indeed. Hey, Grunt, does my... I know the White Walkers stuff is like almost a myth at this point because it happened so long ago. My library doesn't have any information on it, does it? Well, it's almost like all the text on it is just like so old that like. Um, Currently, I'm mostly interested in the things that happened near the beginning of the war, like right before, like almost like before it happened. Like he's looking for signs, essentially. Okay. Okay.
That's the important part.
That seems pretty important. Okay. Where is Essel, by the way? Okay. Okay. Where is the wall? I did. This is my bad.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm right there. There it is.
Sorry, guys. Trying to interact with the plot. My bad.
I will
That's
take
all
your
good.
lunch money and destroy your gooning tower.
We know
Leave my
this is
cooling
not-
tower alone.
Alex, destroy it.
Do you need me to zoom further out on the map so you can find it?
I know that, but I'm just like, does it call it the wall or is it just the frost fence?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's just okay. I see.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not water. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's always been the case that dragons never fly over there. So. Okay. Hmm.
Like it's too cold for that. Fuck that.
So why did the Targaryens put base in Dragonstone? Why are they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be doing that, and I think this I think this lovely young wizardy woman will be of use in that. Maybe even a man who's sailed all across the ocean. Perhaps he might know some things too, and also some other contacts. I did say, hey, Targaryen, you know. The icicle of my Jumocles!
Did you have a nice conversation? Oh yeah, that's right.
It's gone now. It can't kill anyone.
Can't hurt anyone anymore.
All right, yeah. I think at this point it's time. I gotta start talking to people, start gathering some information because things are happening, and I'm not sure what.
It begins.
Listen, it's best that I'm playing the inquisitive guy because I can't know any spoilers.
That's true. It's true.
No.
Oh.
A what the fuck, you say?
No one says that, I think.
I just said that, right?
Matt
I made
says
the vote.
that.
Mm. Oh yeah, I can see that. Why not as a purpose? Yeah. With time, she'll probably, hopefully, be able to expand. So just in case, but for now, it's good. Yeah. Things like that is all set up. Probably a gift for her. I don't think I know her well enough to know what she would want actually. Sword maybe, but I feel that'd be insulting, so I don't want to offend her. I'm gonna be honest, Grunt. I want to hang out with my dragon. God. Now, who? Did they give a name? It's all right. Calm down. We'll prepare a proper meal, of course. I shall speak with them to buy us some time. Yeah. Uh, she would probably get up, brush herself off, and try to make herself look more presentable as she rushes to go reach where this is. Ah, my lord, this is quite a surprise. They do have their, well, they could be nice, of course, as well. Oh, you have to forgive me. I would have, well, done a bit more to say hello to you at the very least. Of course, my lord. You're gracious with your presence, and not often I have visitors. Like I said, I'm often coming to court wise. I'm not known to have a lot of social visits just yet. I would appreciate it. But what has brought you here then? I'm sure this surprise has a reason. Oh, already? Looks surprised, but as she unwraps it carefully. Yeah, there's probably more where whatever polite mask she has on slips that she looks surprised. Oh, probably runs her hands over the strings a bit. Says, it is. Gotcha. This is a wonderful gift, my lord. Thank you. I don't. That's not a common thing to have happen, is it, Grund? Or is it like something that costs a lot of money to do, right? Like you were saying. Hmm.
Holy.
See. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. This, thank you, my lord. This is. I'm lost for words, I will say. Well, I will have dinner prepared soon. If you are willing to stay, I think I can entertain you with a bit of song or two. God damn it, Mac. Yes, it's gonna be 5 sessions. I got this. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. A little bit, yeah. Fine. We'll change it a few sessions. It's fine.
Magical drum kit.
Yeah, this would take in time, like much more than just having met her for just a day. So, mm, yeah, keep that in mind. But I'll basically ask him exactly he does. I know he mentioned that he just lazes about, but try to be polite here, not just be talking about just her. Ah, and what of his dragon? Didn't really get a chance to look too much at it before we had to cut it short a bit. Oh, and what party would this be then, my lord? Ah, it seems I am not. It's good to know that I'll see a familiar face when I visit her, though, at the very least. Who else is coming along then to this party? I didn't. Was Alayla made aware that this is gonna be a party? Because okay, okay, because she wasn't aware of that. Okay, so it's like who else is invited to this party then? Hmm. Ah, I see. A more intimate affair then. Well, that's good to know. I wasn't prepared for a showing after what happened last time. Hmm. She seems very straight-laced, and I know she has a stern hand. Not to say that it's wrong or anything like that, but I do not wish to cross her. That's one thing. Very well, then. I will keep that in mind. Do not wish to offend a new friend. I will say you are very much gunning for a bit more than the normal, my lord. I will not lie and say I'm unhappy about it. Oh? Oh, you are quite the charmer, my lord. Quite a dangerous thing you just said there. Uh, at the very least, though, I would like to treat you kindly, my lord. You've been so kind to me. Oh, very well, my lord. Then it's only fair that I extend the same offer. I hope we can let the mass slip a little bit further. Yes? Now then, if it's not too much problem with you, can you? She just wants to like basically go into like small talk with him, basically. Yeah, just enjoy ourselves before he has to essentially go home a bit. I'm gonna say no, Grunt, only because she will use the excuse that her dragon Brightfire is a bit well. I assume for my mind, Brightfire is someone who enjoys flying, and this is his chance to really stretch his wings out as well. Hater, you all right there?
Oh yeah, I'm heading to my car.
Mm.
I'll mute myself.
Uh, okay. Well, you know what? I can't say no to a lovely escort. We are getting friendly after all. Yeah, Pirate King has stuff to do. Look, don't worry, we got this. She's being. Look, I was gonna first use him a second time. We gotta make sure you give him a couple crumbs every once in a while so he doesn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, it's a big boy. It truly is quite the specimen. Mhm. Ah, my boy. Thank you, Malix, for guiding me along. Ah, beautiful. Luckily, it's gray, so at least I get the 1 XP. But what does the dragon tell me to do? Let's. Malix, oh, you're so goddamn right. You are my better half. My good advisor. Yes, he will. Yes, he will step. Yeah, he'll probably step up there a bit here. Now. Invitation extended to me, not exactly to Malix. How about we take the tour of the inside first? They're gonna like grab her hand. Shall we?
She's so funny. Love her.
I love the kind of one who can beat the shit out of me. Oh, Malix. Malix, you're so god. I don't think I can say no because I failed. I think. Yeah, I don't think I can say no. So honestly, I do kind of want to. To be fair, honestly, I kind of did come with the intention to snide her authority here a bit. So you know what? I don't even disagree that much. Nothing already rolled Grace. I already like.
Gotcha.
That already happened.
Well, you're fucked up. Do what must be done.
They want to do it now. Fuck, I don't want to be a bitch or no. I'll. This might go This might in fact go horrible, but what you know what? No, honestly, it's kind of like grab her face. I'm quite the accomplished duelist. I'm quite familiar with dancing with blades. Yeah. That's a partial. That's not that bad, honestly. Uh, that will make listen. Listen. Hmm. Hmm. No, I did kind of think about honestly going into murder. I'm gonna be. Oh yeah. Honestly, you know what, Malix? The political fallout from this will be fucking. Ooh. You know what, Grunt? Edwin likes to be on top of things. Malix, go right ahead.
Oh my god.
Go, my boy. Go ahead, my boy.
Oh lord. Oh lord. Mac, this is not how you pool.
I did. I will. Listen. I will in fact lose the game. Listen, I want that 2 hours last, so I have to kind of lose it now.
You know, if this turns out to be the right move and she falls head over heels for you because of it, you deserve it, Mac. You've earned it.
I do not think. I don't think.
Gotcha. I feel like that'd be rude to just point out the obvious. I will take her
All
to,
right.
at least my character will.
As will I. We don't see him, or we do see him? Yeah. You know, I'm sure it's either fine or suddenly there is one less jackass to deal with. I was gonna. Yes. That is curious. But, you know, I'm sure courting her is as, well... Perhaps he... Well, he kind of lets out a bit of a sigh. He says, she is quite the influential entity, and she does seem to have the necessary guile. Is she now? Perhaps I should speak with her on certain matters then. But I'm actually gonna go to Raynar first, but you can do that first if you want. Please do. King of the Pirates. A pleasure to see you as well. Yes, it is rather fun, isn't it? I've been told that you are in business together. The title of friend. Well, I can't say I have met her personally too much, and while I'm not one to make assumptions on a person based on their the rumors about them, but from what I've heard, she doesn't seem like the type. Tell me, how do two people such as yourselves get to know each other in the first place? Well, I don't know if you have heard about my long discussion with the foreign king, but I can assure you that I am also not one to stand on pomp and circumstance when there are things to be gained for it. And you seem like quite the resourceful man. Yes, but historically, I don't think there's that much of a difference. Speaking of seeing, I've been told of your rather unique dragon. I am curious about him, I must admit. Would it be possible to see him? If not, well, I'm sure you've flown with him for a while. Perhaps you can give me the information yourself if a visual inspection is not on the table. You did find what? You cut out a little bit. Things like sacrifices, ritualistic, murder. Oh, very well. Could you at least humor me with one question? Does Bloodfire have 3 separate personalities for each head? Or do they all work in unison? They never try to pull the body in different directions. No, I mean like, as in like one will want to go left, the other wants to go up, one wants to go right, something like that, you know? No bickering either. You see, there are instances of similar things happening in nature. 2-headed snakes, 2-headed sheep. I can't say I've ever seen a 3-headed creature. Most of the time, these entities don't last very long. And they do tend to fight amongst themselves. So, it is... It's quite impressive. Either they've learned to work together over the many years and have fallen in fine tune with each other, or it's closer to one primary mind with 2 subservients. What is it? Thank you. What am I rolling, Grunt? Uh-oh. Ah, dear, it appears I have offended you. Please do accept my apologies. I do tend to get distracted in my pursuits. Well then, tell me of your travels. Tell me of something you enjoy, you would like to talk about. Cook darn, I grunt. That's not good. Well, I don't think he likes me, guys. You know, there is like a couple connections are being clicked, you know? Hey, I found this dragon in a spot with a lot of shit that upset me. Oh, hey, your line of questioning about why a weird dragon is upsetting me. Hmm.
Mm. I was gonna have her like she's gonna wait for when Priscilla was basically by herself so she can talk to her quiet privately. But if not, she's gonna try to mingle as best she can. She probably doesn't even notice that he's on his way. I'm gonna be honest. My lord, lovely to see you again. No, I'm sad to say it's not too familiar to me. Is it close by? Ah, and you must have visited before, my lord? What manner of things have you found there? Hmm. It's a good thing. Would hate to lose. Well, I assume greenery and fire breathing. It does not go well hand in hand. Oh my lord, but we are here at a party. We are here at a party, though. You wish to already to cause some mischief. I'm sure you have much ways of entertainment, though. I do not see. Did you come alone? Was there anyone else with you? How does it even look? Oh, I'm not too sure if he's having a wonderful conversation or not, at least for one of them. It is no mean. I meant no offense, my lord. Like I said, I am trying to, well, trying to make it. Oh, is that a problem? True. This is the first time I've heard that conversation as well. Would have scolded then. Who should I talk to then, Magar? How do I make sure I'm not making the wrong choices here? Hmm. My interest in my interest in dragons have been, well, I'll say I have a newly sparked inspiration for them based on my own, well, recent acquisitions. I'm a little bit unsure exactly. I would have told you not too long ago that music and entertainment were my things of enjoyment, but now I fear if I leave things ignored, then that could be a bit of trouble here. Ah, I see that. And how are your dragons simply different from everyone else's? Well, it seems that has captured a wonderful audience. I think I'll wait for my turn to speak with your brother. What is his name actually? Felix. I. Oh, very well. If he is your brother, I think it's best I get to know him. Isn't that right? And I need to still say hello to our host. I wish to, well, converse with her a bit as well. She's not too busy. No, Lord Magar has been an utmost helpful person for me. I thank you, Fazilla. It seems so, at the very least. I wanted to thank you for extending your invitation to me. It is an honor. Of course, I would hope to have a chance to talk with you and chat whenever you're available. Hi.
I told you you couldn't torture me in cult, right? I have to do it here.
It's the only way.
I like being tortured actually. This time I need to roll up the new character. I see. It was not a lethal poison. I apologize. Mouse can be quite overprotective. Probably not. Seems I've bitten off quite a bit more than I could chew. Yeah, I assume he's kind of dead or something. I see. I see. He lost the fight. Oh, poor Malik. How you doing, my lady? I apologize for my brashness. I should prefer to be on top of things, though. Oh.
Hello, my lord. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I presume you haven't met, and then something about all things. Okay. You must be Alayla. I am Balix, this poor fool's older brother. I hope he has been polite.
It's one word, for sure. She kind of laughs.
Well, if you can use that word at all, it means he's actually being on his best behavior. Perhaps
Well,
there is something about you.
I'll try not to put him on his worst then.
Yes, I heard you were also acquainted with Raynar back there. If you do meet him again, please pass on my apologies. It appears I offended him.
Of course, if the Lord deigns to talk with me, I will ensure to pass along your message.
And he's like, oh god, he's gonna make things worse. I'll call after him. Maegor, please do be polite. Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh yes, fine.
I didn't
So-
realize Lord Maegor and Lord Raynar were acquaintances.
That is definitely one word to use.
I see.
I'm afraid, well, you know how some boys can be. Competitive, I suppose is the word.
I would ask. This is the part where I pretend not to know exactly what you're talking about, my lord, but I won't waste the time with such things.
Yes. Thank you for humoring me. I'm
Of course.
sorry to say well, while neither I nor my brother are that interested in politics, since I am the elder, I am forced to take up that kind of role here and there.
I see. I understand a bit more then. My lord, what?
Yes.
No, good. I think
I
it's
was
cut
gonna
off.
say, oh, yeah. It's like, if it were up to me, I would spend most of my day in my library. Or perhaps gathering samples out in the woods. Oh, it's been too long.
I see. At the very least, but you are, as they say, the one who deals with the politics in the family. Maegor has a different reputation from that.
Indeed. Is there something I can do for you?
Hmm. Well, my lord, I feel like I could be a bit more frank with you, if that's all right for me to say.
Oh, please, go ahead.
Why exactly has your brother decided to take an interest in me? There's one thing, of course, but he's putting quite a bit of effort into this. I do appreciate it, though.
Yeah, I figured. He kind of purses his lips a bit and he says, well, let's say for the past few years he has been in a bit of a slump. You know, for the man who has everything, nothing is of interest. I suppose, as he's told me, you are, well, for once you're actually giving him a challenge. And well, he finds that quite endearing actually.
I see.
He's for once finally excited about something. Quite the change. Perhaps
There,
you have the ability to bring out the best.
there is a thoughtful look on her face as she's thinking about something basically for a second. I appreciate the insight, my lord. But
And I say,
hmm,
he does have his uses too. While politically he's not quite savage, he is still quite respected and feared for his, well, arcane power. And he's much more, well, reasonable than the lady of this party. Perhaps a best of both worlds situation.
true, I'm being told by many people that I need to start making the correct choices. Though I wonder exactly what that will be and whose choices everyone wants me to take. What are your
My
thoughts on it?
dear, my thoughts. Well, if there is one true bit of advice I can give you, it's that there are no right choices, only better ones and worse ones. Every choice will have a consequence.
Ah, true, true. Very insightful thought, my lord. You are the scholarly one, I can see.
You don't get to be my age when you throw yourself into learning without learning a few things.
True. Not Malex, sorry. Magor has actually brought up told me that apparently you and your brother's dragons are unique to most.
His eyes actually light up probably for the first time that we've been talking. He's like, ah, he's told you about my dear, Jira. Yes, she is. She's quite the spectacle.
I see then.
Would you care to see her?
Ah, I would, yes, actually. Can you tell me exactly what makes her such a special one?
Well, she is touched by the unseen, I suppose you could say, the ethereal, the magical. It's hard to put into words. Something you should probably see for yourself.
As we're talking a bit, can I see if Raynar or Magar are anywhere what's going on in that situation before I say yes or no to Hate's character's request? Okay.
You know, being completely honest, Balix totally forgot about that. He's like, right, my idiot brother screwing things over for me. Forgot about that one.
I'm so sorry to remind you. I gotcha. Mm. Okay. Okay, she's gonna about to warn Balix here. Well, I'll give you a bit of sigh of relief, my lord. It seems your conversation between Raynar and Magar have had a bit of interference.
And he like looks around for a second as he goes, "Oh, right." And he like looks over and sees who she's talking, like what she's talking about. Do I recognize that guy? Yeah. Oh, so he's probably someone that they both know then, yeah, right?
Gay. I was gonna say it sounds like it would be spelled Galon, so Galleon. Okay, that makes more sense. I know this guy. Our beloved.
Oh, ah,
Back to the room.
back to cock and ball torture.
Back to the cock and ball.
Damn Edge.
I don't know. I learned my lesson, even though I also have to disagree with you one thing when you said strength does not matter. It is simple. Very well. He was always a bit too prideful. Maybe it's also will serve him a lesson. It seems I've greatly underestimated your strength. I mean, actually, a type of strength. It's not always about just being able to quite good with a sword. That kind of skill set sadly has clearly fallen out of use in the recent centuries. Of course, my lady. Of course, sir. Yeah, it's like a size 2, basically, like maybe like it's like a bigger or smaller size 2. Yes, on the bigger side and the smaller side on the dragon picture scale.